was one person who you've never met. She was the silent one of the group that did everything for me. It was unbelievable, and it's one of these things that you can't even overestimate how important it is. Every check, every donation we got from all of you and everybody, it is so important to do it right. And somebody stepped up and said, I will do this the whole campaign. I never had to get in my car and drive. She'd come to my house. She'd pick up the checks, quiet as a mouse sometimes. I'd leave them out, a little secret place. She'd pick them up, and she'd deposit them. And she did an incredible job. And that's Pat Regan is over here. My sign animals was Jimmy Ledger and Mike Kamasi. They're here. They did those big signs and everywhere, and thank them for all they did. One special note, if there's one town that really was unbelievable in this campaign, I met them when I was working on the Scott Brown campaign. And I was amazed at what happened up in Leominster during this campaign. It's where the campaign started. We blew it away tonight. And I just want to make sure I thank those folks up there, Dave Knoll, Deb Toyvian, Sue, and Frank Hunter. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. We're almost there. Jim Johnson and was an incredible help to me. Thank you, Jim, if you're out there. Always helping. I want to acknowledge my friends from the legislature who were incredibly helpful. They knew what to do. And when I asked them, they just did it because they've done these campaigns. And that's Paul Frost and Todd Smola. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Thank you, Paul. And then finally, I'm just going to mention them, but they had a tremendous South County group. And I also wanted to thank Nancy Quimby, Brad Wyatt, and Rhoda McConis. All of you guys, again, were part of this team that thought about it. Thank you all. Now I can just get to my speech, and I promise you can get it home soon. Okay? This is what she does. Anyway, now I can just talk to you, and I promise it won't be long, but I just want to say, I hope we participated in an incredibly important night in America. I've really believed my whole life that this night would be a special night, not for me, but for the country as a whole. I do believe we've had enough business as usual in this country, and I think we had a chance tonight to have our voices be heard. And I just hope, and I don't know right now, because frankly, other than the Worcester County Sheriff race, I don't really know what's going on in the world. But I hope that the American people, whether they keep people who are incumbents in, or they send new people, whether it be to Washington or Beacon Hill or to county government, I just hope people took the responsibility seriously today and we made some changes because the country does need changes, and I'm just honored to play a small part in that today. Thank you. See, I'm real high-tech. I got my teleprompter here. So it's going like this. You know, after that, before I get to the final piece of the speech, I just wanted to thank you. I just want to make sure I give my congratulations to my opponents in this race, because this was an honorable race. This was a race that was run on issues. And I just want to say that I hope that Tom Foley and Keith Nicholas are, doing well, and I just want them to know how much I appreciate the way this campaign was conducted. It was an honorable campaign, and I am eternally grateful for that. So thanks to them very much. I was saying now it's over. We wouldn't mind getting our signs back if anybody's got one. And one other thing I was going to mention, I got to go off track a little bit. But my favorite thing in this whole campaign, bloggers and how negative it gets, and they tell every rumor in the world about me. My favorite one is this guy kept blogging it. He kept saying, "What's up with this Evangelidis? He wears the same belt every day." And I do. I have like one belt. I'm sorry, I wear it every day. It's my only belt. But anyway, really, just to conclude here, and this is where I said, when it was, whether you win or lose, it doesn't matter. I would feel just like this, but I do have to say that we could not have worked any harder in this campaign. We could not have had better people involved in this campaign, and we could not have run a better campaign. So it was meant to be if it was meant to be, and I will say this though, it's a lot more fun to win.